Hey y'all! It's Jermaine Sane of When We Speak TV, and I want to speak in your cup. Okay. Well, first of all, let me say this. I didn't realize that I didn't think about the fact that every time I hold this cup up, my lighting is probably changing, right? But either way, it doesn't matter. And you probably hear this squeaky chair. Now it's not squeaking. Okay, there you go. But anyway, so I wanted to speak into your cup real quick. And now I forgot what I want to speak about. Maybe I need to lay off what's in the cup. So anyway, what did I want to talk about today? It has totally. Oh, I remember. Today I want to talk about following your heart. I was at an event for Bounce TV a couple months ago, or maybe a month or so ago. And when you go to different events, when I go to different events, most of the time I'm so laser focused about what I need to do, trying to get things right. Is the camera right? Is this right? How do I look? All this other stuff. I never forget this particular event. I went to go get my hair cut, and the dude he was not good. Okay, so I went and brought a hat and put the hat on so that you wouldn't see my hair. And I tried to brush it down and tie it down and wave it, but then I had so much damn grease in it that it was so shiny, like I was cooking chicken. But anyway, so I decided to just keep the hat on. I didn't want to wear a hat that day. That's the reason why I really, had an issue with it. But anyway, so beyond that, I went to this event. It was for Bounce TV. And while I was there, I saw someone that I was familiar with that I had seen at another Bounce event. And most of the time when you go to those type of events, the thing is that sometimes it can be very crowded. Sometimes what you see is not really what's taking place behind the scenes, right? And but at this particular event, I remember I had spoken to the person, and she seemed very nice, very sweet, whatever. And so when I saw her at the second event, nobody was really paying her any attention, whatever. And so I decided, you know what, Jermaine, just go up and talk to her, right? I'm trying to network. Let's just be honest. I'm trying to network. I mean, I'm Jermaine Sane of When We Speak TV, and I know Bounce could use somebody like me, okay? But so this person has some high pull, very, 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 very high pull there. So I walked up to the person, and I was like, you don't know me. You probably don't remember me, but I met you at yada, 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 yada. And I didn't want to say anything, but I just wanted to speak to you. And so we spoke, and then we started talking a little bit. And we talked a little bit more. Then we talked a little bit more. And I said a few things or whatever. And before I left, she told me, she said, you know what? I just got off the phone with my mother, and she said something to me that really brought a tear to my eye. But after speaking with you, I feel so much better. And when I tell you, so she was like, so I know I won't forget you next time, right? And I was like, what? But anyway, I said that to say that first of all, that shocked the crap out of me, because I was just I was just being me, but I also wanted to network. Let's be honest. When you go to events, you try to network, you try to meet a few people. Look, most of the time I'm not all in those artists' face. Okay. I'm not all in those entertainers' face. Sometimes I'll talk to them if I get a chance, but the person I'm trying to talk to is the people behind the scenes and the people who got the money. All right. So, because, hey, most of those other people are trying to get jobs. I'm not necessarily trying to get a job, but I will take one. But or some connection or some input or a mentor or a bitch just needs some help, okay? And they were in the position to help me out. So I was very glad that I spoke with them. But to go back to my story, see, I ramble on and stuff like that. But to get back to it, when the person said that to me, I was so shocked. I had no idea that what the few words that I had said, the few encouraging words that I said, had made such an impact, such an impact to her. Because truly what I said was very true. It came from my heart about what I was saying, from when I met her the first time, and for what she's doing and who she is in the company. It was honest. But that taught me that day to truly follow my heart and my spirit, right? Now, I might not go to church and stuff like that and read my Bible no more and all this other stuff, but I do understand that my spirit can connect with people, and that, when I say stuff like speak, what do you speak? And the death and life are in the power of the tongue. I have to remember that for myself too, that, some of the stuff I say out of my mouth is very important. And so I have to watch what I say out of my mouth to myself. I think a lot of stuff in my head, so I try not to say it out of my mouth too much. Because no. But, and when I speak something to somebody, I want that stuff to be valuable to their life. I don't want to just be saying just words, but that taught me that day to just follow my heart and my spirit. If you have something to say to someone, or if you feel an unction to speak to them, just go up and do it and walk away. Maybe it's just because truly that's all I thought I was going to do. I was going to say, hey, tell her where I met her before and say, thank you for having me, and go. But it didn't turn out like that, right? I have some more scenarios where that happened too. So, but that I can't talk about right now. But, so whatever it is that your heart is feeling, at that moment, and just go ahead and share, because sometimes you never know when somebody needs to hear exactly what you're saying. And I guess I'll leave that right there. But until next time, always remember that death and life are in the power of the tongue. I don't know if I should always drink out of this cup every time I need me a new cup. It doesn't need to be white. But anyway, talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have some topics you want me to talk about, I'll get into them, okay? All right. Thank you. Bye.